What's up, guys? Get ready to get tested for STDs because you're gonna need to after the topic we're about to discuss today. And the topic I'm talking about today is the Bop House, the disgusting cesspool of a content house. Actually, it's not even a content house. It's just a house where women get together and sell their bodies together in a house. That's all it is. And they thought it was gonna be a great idea to all get a house together and name it the Bop House. Get it, guys? Because they're bops and they're also women! And they were like, what would be a great, quirky, silly, goofy name to name this great house that smells like fish all the time? Oh, I got it. Let's call it the Bop House because that's a great name and you guys are really smart. Good stuff. But what is the Bop House exactly? So it's pretty much just a house full of women TikTokers that make content that's really bad. That's about it. And I'm pretty sure the point of the Bop House is to get all the women that are in the Bop House to promote their spicy content to their younger generation audience. And the audience they are promoting it to is younger, by the way. These are not grown men. These are like young kids, bro. This is weird. They are promoting and selling their bodies online to a younger audience, and it's really obvious. You couldn't have made it any obviouser, Bop House. Because if you are a grown man buying a woman's OF/spicy content, then you're cooked, bro. Something's wrong with your brain. You're not right. But they all thought that it was a good idea to buy a house together, and honestly, it's pretty smart. Even though I really hate them, I can't disregard how smart they are for doing that. Even though they are somewhat attractive, they got nerfed because their content is actually horrible in that house. Like if you go to their TikToks and watch the Bop House videos, horrible, unfunny, not even funny, horrible content. People are literally only watching them because they're attractive women. That's the only reason. It's not like I'm being misogynistic. It's the truth. That's why people are watching the Bop House. I don't even find them attractive, honestly. Like, I can't think to date one of those women in the Bop House and then come home to them after work knowing that they sold their body and showed a million people online what they look like nude in front of a camera and then come home to pipe that. I can't do that, bro. Like, imagine if Padme Amidala was in the Bop House, bro. She would get them right into shape. She would make them senators of Naboo. Do you guys get the Star Wars reference? But anyways, who are the actual members of the Bop House? Like, who are they? The members of the Bop House are Sophie Rain, Camila, I can't even read her name. Camila Aruhu, Azaya Sophie, and Julia Filippo. Those are the members. But the only members of the Bop House that I actually know are Sophie Rain and the Camila girl. That's it. And yes, if I don't know the other members of the Bop House, that means they're irrelevant. Because if I don't know them, then you don't know them. So they're irrelevant. Nobody cares about them. And Sophie Rain is only famous because she looks like she's younger than she actually is. That's kind of weird to say, but it's true. That is the facts. And some people are very weird and attracted to that for some reason. That is what's wrong with your brain, again. So she took over TikTok and is still pulling insane views, and she's famous for the way she looks. That's about it. But the other girl I know, Camila, is actually kind of a sad story when you think about it. She was the one girl that was in the Mr. Beast Squid Games video. Remember that? When everybody was going crazy over the Squid. Who is the Squid Games girl? She's so hot and attractive. Is that Padme Amidala? And you know, once the internet found out who she actually was, she went super viral, bro. Everybody was talking about this woman. This was like last year, right? Like 2 years ago. And I remember when she made one of her first YouTube videos too, bro. She seems so sweet and nice and like a really smart woman, strong, independent woman. Let's go, women. And in her first YouTube video, she literally said that she would not do OF content or spicy content at all. She said she was gonna keep going to school or something, like some boring stuff like that. But end of the day, she said she was never gonna do OF content. But now, flash forward to now, and she has an OF, and she's very annoying, and she lives in the Bop House, and she sounds like she smokes 50 cigarettes a day. She also collabed with one of the best YouTubers of all time, by the way, and his name is Jack Doherty. He's my favorite YouTuber. Jack Doherty, #1 favorite YouTuber all time. And I'm pretty sure Jack Doherty manipulated Camila into doing the spicy content because he allegedly, he's done that to multiple women before, which he definitely has. But I have to say allegedly, so you don't sue me, Jack Doherty. Please don't sue me, Jack Doherty. I am so irrelevant compared to you. You're so hot and famous, and I want to be you one day. And now Camila is in the Bop House with Sophie Rain and other irrelevant content creator TikTok. I don't even consider them content creators. They just make really bad TikToks of them just dancing and promoting their OF content to younger audiences. That's all they do. That's her life now. And on top of that, they just suck at making content. They are so unfunny. Did I say that before? Not because they're women, by the way, because they're just actually unentertaining. Is that even a word? Is unentertaining a word? But the Bop House is seriously bad for society. Like, it's really bad. Not because they're women, okay? Nothing against women. It's because that they are poisoning the minds of the youth, bro, the younger generation. This is quite literally the unemployment slash brainrot slash unemployed slash 9-to-5 house, bro. These people in the Bop House should not have fans for what they're doing. Like, seriously, they should not have any fans. They should not be making any money. They have life on recruit mode. Like I said before, they are literally marketing their OFs towards a younger generation. generation, bro. This is what they're doing. And we know explicit content like that is horrible for developing brains. It's actually horrible for anyone's brains. Like watching content like that is bad for your brain, bro, period. And it's very obvious what they are trying to do, marketing towards the younger generation. Like, they're not even trying to hide it at this point, bro. They don't care. They have too much money. And once you actually, like, process what they're doing and, like, think about what's going on from, like, a non-biased point of view, it's disgusting, bro. This is bad. This is really bad. Like, think of it. Seriously, the only reason why they bought this house and all moved in together was to build their OF empire and make as much money as possible. That is the only reason why they bought the Bop House. And the occasional 60-year-old man that thinks he's talking to one of the Bop House members on, like, the OF website messenger thing, but it's actually just the man that was hired to reply to the text messages of that 60-year-old man that is really horny, that thinks he's talking to Sophie Rain. At the end of the day, though, this is very bad for the young generation, bro, in all seriousness. Like, it's like the government has a plan to make every young man a simp for Sophie Rain. It's like the Emperor corrupting Anakin Skywalker's mind to turn him to the dark side throughout the 3 Star Wars films, so he turns to the dark side. But instead of Emperor Palpatine, it's just Sophie Rain. She's the Emperor. And instead of Anakin Skywalker, it's all the young men that are being corrupted and their minds are being twisted by the dark side to subscribe to her spicy content. So this is obviously a problem, though. But how do we stop it exactly? How do we stop this plague? I say that we send them an email, like we type out a really long email and send it to them, politely asking them to stop and retire from the Bop House and work at McDonald's and put the fries in the bag. That's what I think we should do. Although it might not work, it is worth a shot if we all email them at the same time. Think about it. It might actually work, bro. It's going to be massive. But realistically, if we wanted to stop the Bop House, the best way to do it is literally just ignoring them. Ignoring them would solve all the problems in the world. Like, you know how there's that massive trend going on right now of everybody unfollowing Vexbolts on December 31st or whatever? How about we just unfollow the Bop House instead? Because they actually quite literally contribute nothing good to society. They are only poisoning the brains of the youth. Like, that would actually be funny. Like, imagine they just keep posting videos and the views and follows just keep going down after every video they post. And then they would be forced to work a 9 to 5 at McDonald's and actually put the fries in the bag and the burgers in the bag and the McFlurry in the bag. Don't forget my extra spoon in the bag. That would be funny. This is a great game plan. Why haven't we thought of this before, guys? Guys, this is a ScreediYaps executive order. We are mass unfollowing the Bop House on December 31st. And my orders will be in effect immediately, right after you're done watching this great, amazing video that I put together for you guys. And if you guys don't do it, I will come to each and every one of your houses with a lightsaber. This is a threat. I will pull up with the lightsaber to end the Bop House. This is for the Bop House, everybody. I mean, not for the Bop House. We are ending the Bop House tonight. On December 31st or whatever you guys want to end it. Just make sure you all unfollow them. If you haven't followed them in the first place, don't even go to their videos or watch them. Please, I beg you, do not do any of that. It is bad for your brain. Do not get lured into the dark side and watch their, spicy content because it's bad for your brain. But yeah, that's about it, guys. The Bop House is cooked, and I don't think that they're going to survive more than a year because nobody cares about them. Don't forget to comment, like, and actually, don't subscribe because I live in the Bop House, guys. Joke's on you. And don't forget to watch Star Wars Episode 3 tonight because that is the best movie of all time. Seriously, I'm not even pranking you. Okay, bye guys. Love you so much. Bye.